Hello， 今天我们要做一个关于 Pride Month 的一个特别视频，所以我们两个会讨论一些问题了。
My introduction.
Introduction.
Okay. So, my name is Beckham, and just a short introduction. I am currently doing like NS. I'm from Singapore, and I'm a drag queen, and my drag name is Kanti Bags. Yeah, you can follow on Instagram if you want. Yeah.
I will put the Instagram.
Yeah, can. Thank you. So yeah, I think that's all. That's a short introduction. I'm like 20 this year. 我今年20岁。
I'm 25.
Okay. 我的华语不错，我还可以讲一点点而已。
我25了。
你很年轻诶 You look very young.
I look very young.
Yeah. You do.
24, 25.
你看起来很像我的 age 这样的。
Yeah. Because I do some
Like 黏的东西啊。
It's like natural.
No.
Natural ugly.
No, you're not ugly. Girl, you're not ugly.
What is the name?
The name of where we met.
Yeah.
It's an organization. Organized by Uga Chaga. Yeah.
So because I'm an introvert, usually I don't like people very close to me. When you sit close to me, I don't feel very like uncomfortable.
Oh, thank you.
So I think it's
so we vibed really well.
Yeah.
Like we clicked lah. It's like not uncomfortable, not awkward. It's just
no awkward.
it went well.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can start with the first question.
Yeah.
Can you show the experience of joining any LGBTQ activities or Pride Month?
The events that I've been to are like Pink Dot.
Oh, Pink Dots.
Yeah.
Oh, that one I cannot go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, it's very sad. I hope one day they allow foreigners to go.
you know the reason?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know the reason why. Like they didn't say why. They just like they
No.
don't allow.
Just
It's
no.
like yeah, just no. I hope one day they allow because like there's no reason for them to like 有没有原因
So how it feels at Pink Dots?
Well, I would say the weather is very hot.
Yeah,
Just the
every day.
sunshine. There's no shelter, no aircon. It's just
No shelter.
No. Yeah. So when the sun shines, right, it's very hot, and it's in Singapore. So yeah, there's only shelter at the stage. So Pink Dot, right, it's in a park like that. It's in a park like that, and then there's a stage. You can watch the performers, but other than that, in the outer area, right, it's all grass.
All grass.
All grass. Yeah.
You can
have
lie
to-
on that.
A bit dirty. Yeah. So you have to bring your own mat. Then you sit on your
on
mat.
mat. Anyone can perform on the stage, or just some.
Chosen ones, like
chosen
really
one.
well-known performers. There's definitely gonna be drag queens.
Oh.
But unfortunately, I'm not performing this year. Yeah.
Ever before?
Yeah. A few times. Yeah. But not during Pink Dot. It was like at drag shows. Yeah. I'm quite new, so yeah, it's like my debut. But the performers, they have like singers, they have dancers, they have drag queens.
Oh my god. I really wish
I'll take videos, then I can post, and you can
Okay. Because in China we don't have the
Pink Dot or like Pride events.
Pride event. I once went to the Shanghai Pride. It's a chance for LGBTQ people to find job. It's kind of the people come to interview for some queer friendly company. The industry or IT.
Okay, so it's like your first time.
First time. Next question is, when was the moment you knew that you are a part of the queer?
Actually I knew at a very young age. Like it's like I subconscious, it's like the things that I do, right, they're not what a straight person would do. When I was like 3 years old.
3 years old.
Yeah. No wait, six.
6 years old.
So 6 years old was when I started like doing things without realizing that like it's not something that a straight man do. So like, for example, my aunt, right? She used to work at the office, and whenever she comes to my grandmother's house, which is where I'm living at, then because my family, they're quite conservative. They're not open about LGBTQ. They're not against it. They don't talk about it. It's just like they don't teach me about it. Like I don't know anything about the community. So when I found out that I was part of the community, it was around secondary school. So by the time already after so long, then I realized that so this is what it's called. But the guys are like, how come usually I see girl and boy. Then I'm like, how come I like the one with the So that's when I knew it, but I just don't know like what's the word for it. I don't know what's queer. I don't know what's gay. I don't know what's that. By the time I found out, it was really like secondary school.
I think secondary school is the teenager, they will think a lot about yourself.
They will start to explore. Some people they take longer. Some people will maybe they will like become adult, then they are sure of their own sexuality. But for me, I think I found out earlier. Because since I was 6, I'm playing with like Barbie dolls. I don't like all those like boyish stuff. I like girly stuff.
I once sent a message to the girls in my class and pretend that I was the high school boy.
Oh my god, so cool.
And I feel so ashamed because every time I did this, they were fine. That was me.
Then it will be awkward for you.
Cool. I still feel ashamed.
You don't have
because it's a lie.
I have like a lot of friends like that also. I think you're very brave. You dare to send messages and stuff.
I once write down a paper.
Oh my god, letters, love letters.
No. You know my neighbor's sister? I just put on their door and I watching her face from my window. And she's like, it's you, right?
Hello.
I just write, I'm your classmate.
But it was you.
Another boy, I'm still exploring for who I am.
I have a crush, right? I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't like write letters. I want them to approach me first. Like talk to me first.
I'm not.
Because I'm shy.
Oh, you're shy.
When I have a crush on someone,
You're shy to
I'm trying to like
start a conversation.
Yes, correct. So until they start a conversation, I won't stop. I'm like you are.
I'm like you're like
very
cool.
Deep inside.
Deep inside.
I'm very nervous. Yeah, because I like them.
Next question is what's the happy queer life in your imagination?
Or like my life that I want it to be. The queer life that I want.
For a queer life.
I think for me as a queer, I just want to be happy with what I'm doing, which is drag. I really love drag. When you do drag, right, you can really become whatever you want. You know, like you wear different wigs, different makeup every time, so it makes you look different. That's I want that to be part of my life, and in the future, I want to have a partner, of course. I might or might not adopt, but I want to own my own house. I want to have pets. I want to have pets. I want to have like dogs,
cats.
Yeah, I'm quite weird. I like snails. Yeah. And then I want to have like a stable job, a job that it doesn't have to pay me a lot. You know, I just want to have the job that I can sustain myself with, as long as I can pay for rent, for the house, electricity and stuff like that. Happy already.
For Chinese, they cannot attend like Pride Month or other queer events, so they will be like stressed.
Yeah.
I think.
Because I think you feel, because there's no events to go to, you don't feel like people can see you. Yeah, correct.
That's stress of not being seen.
Yes.
For me, very similar with you. So find the thing I love and not very high salary. Just next question is the most difficult part of being a queer.
The most difficult part of being queer is that people look at you differently. You know, because like society, yeah, straight people, mostly straight people. So they don't understand like queer people. Sometimes the question that they ask, right, can be a bit like annoying. So the hardest part of being queer is that people look at you differently because like society's expectation of you know, it's only like man woman, right? You always see, and when you're a woman, society is like, they expect you to look a different way, like how, you know, they always say like women must have long hair, you know, to make so that they're pretty and stuff like that, or like men should go to the gym,
muscular.
Yeah, must be muscular, which I think is like, can I swear?
Can.
It's bullshit. It's really bullshit.
Do you think we need to come out?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
You know, I don't like go on the street, I shout to everyone.
Yeah.
The most moment I want to come out, because every time straight people will ask me, do you get a boyfriend?
Oh yeah.
That moment,
I get that a lot also.
please don't do that.
It's like, sometimes I go out and then
You got a girlfriend? The moment you
you say in Chinese like
You want-
有女朋友吗? I'm like,
you want to come out, right? That's the moment.
I think I came out once.
Uh-huh.
I think it's to my insurance agent.
Oh.
So she was talking about like insurance. And then she asked, Beckham,
Girlfriend?
You have girlfriend? Like I just told her I'm not straight. Yeah, I'm
Just
not
come
straight.
out.
Yeah. Then she said, huh? Oh, those people are not your parents, so like they are not really important, because like let's say your insurance agent or like the cashier or like people who you're paying to like serve you, they don't really affect your life much. You know, they just serve you once or twice, then that's it. But when it comes to your family, right, or your parents, you have to be very careful when you come out, because like it's very dangerous. If you have a feeling that you might get kicked out, right, for coming out, right, don't come out.
Oh.
Don't come out, because once you get kicked out, it's gonna be a very hard life for you. If you're in a very tight situation where you feel like you cannot come out to your parents because they are very homophobic, don't stay safe. Let your parents like pay for your stuff first. Then in the future, when you have, you know, when you can get your own house and stuff, you know, like for you and your partner or even yourself, then you come out. Then if they kick you out of the house, then okay.
I agree with you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Always care for yourself. Like, I'm not straight. I'm not. Look at this face. Do you think it's straight?
The next question is how will you respond to the people when they tell a homophobic joke?
If I can, I will tell them off, like straightforward. But usually, it's just the best to give no reaction, because usually when they say jokes like that, they want attention. They want you to react to it. You know, when you get angry, right, they look at you, they get like, oh, like this, I'm making this person angry. Then the more you get angry, the more they will, you know, say it. Usually I stay very calm, and then I just look them dead in the eye. I just like, okay. Like, I don't say anything. You give them like the silent treatment. You don't say anything, like they will eventually like stop, roll my eyes or like look away. Yeah,
like,
correct. It works.
But it's I think it's different when person they really know you're queer, and another person they don't know you're queer. They just be a homophobic naturally born this way.
Yeah, correct. If they know, they should have like the respect or decency to like not say those things, because they know that you're queer, right? So why would they like make jokes about it?
My friend also in Singapore is Chinese, and she's not queer, but she knows me. And once her colleague like making joke about her and another girl, like, are you two kissed? Another person just like
those like really shitty people. Like, what's wrong with kissing? What's wrong with kissing?
Just kissing, no sex.
Kissing are hot. Like, no sex. There's no sex. Like, I see straight people kiss on the streets all the time.
Every day.
你们直的可以亲我，我们不可以啊。
I never saw someone like I feel it's my people.
Because in Singapore, how do I say? It's very hard to tell. Even if the person that walk past you is like gay or queer, right? If they don't
Cannot
make it
tell.
obvious, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, correct. Because when I go to NS, I wear uniform. I don't think people will be able to tell because I don't talk, right? I just walk only. So nobody will know I'm gay unless I start talking. When I talk, right, it's very obvious. I'm not ashamed.
I mean, for me, it's very obvious from appearance.
Maybe? Really?
A little bit.
Nice. I'm not offended. I'm like very happy.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, my previous job, there's a rainbow flag.
Oh, that's cool.
It's near my company, but the day I left, the flag gone.
They took it away.
Yeah. Every day I go to work, saw the flag, I got energy.
Yeah,
My people come.
Then you also resign. You just did it. We should have more pride flags in Singapore.
Next question is what kind of words will hurt you? Or
Fag. You know the word?
I know that word. What kind of person will use that word?
So straight people. Apparently there's like a history with this word. Yeah, I can say it because I'm like one. I'm gay, so when I say the word faggot, it's not as offensive because when I say it, I'm taking the power back, right? But when straight people say it to like discriminate us and make us feel ashamed, you know, they use that word to like put us down. It's very offensive. Yeah, I used to get bullied for that. Like people call me that. Yeah, when I was not very confident with myself, people call me like, you know, fag or fag. But now it's like when they call me that, I'm like, okay, I'll just tell them to their face, yes, I'm one. What about it? Like, what are you gonna do? The N slur.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah, so the F slur in our community is very similar to the N slur. Yeah. This one don't have to cut out. It's like we already censored it already. So
I used to be body shame. I was bullied by my classmates. One of these told me like, maybe you can be similar, you will not be bullied. So they just told me the reason why I got bullied.
It's a really shitty thing to do, by the way, guys. Don't fat shame people.
My last relationship with my ex-girlfriend. Expectation is feminine.
Oh, she wants you to be feminine.
Yeah.
That's really messed up.
Totally messed up. Because once I look up my picture, like long hair, makeup, can you imagine?
I can. You don't like it, right?
I don't like it. Wear the dress.
Did you break up?
Yes.
Good. She lets you be who you are, your current partner.
Yeah.
So proud and happy for you also.
But you cannot promise. Once I explore more masculine, I don't know.
Oh, we'll see. I think personally, if you have a partner and if they really, really love you for who you are, right? However feminine you become or like masculine you become or whatever you become, they will still love you for who you are. You're just
the way I look change. Next question is what do you wish the public know more about drag queen?
Oh my god, okay. I think drag queens are very misunderstood. People always say that all drag queens are bottoms.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like very offensive, but it's just like I want to.
Not uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it's like kind of annoying because like it's not true. Drag queen doesn't say anything about your sex position. You know, so I just want to make it clear that not all drag queens are bottoms. I'm one.
Even you are one.
Yeah, but it doesn't define
other
people. Exactly. So that's one. And also to the public, I just want to say that when we do drag, it's not just for fun. Drag is a political statement. Drag can be serious. Drag can be a comedy also. Drag can be funny. And also, I want the public to know that drag is not easy. Like, you know, you have to like learn how to style wigs.
It's difficult.
And to make a fake boob, wear heels and stuff like that.
I just realized some people they were mix drag queen with gay with transgender, these three concepts.
Or cross-dresser, right?
Yeah, they were mixed.
Yeah, they will like misunderstand. Okay, I just want to say, anybody can do drag. It's not just gay
Even
people.
straight
even
women.
straight, yes,
Yeah.
even straight people can. Like straight women, straight men,
Straight women.
all can do. Yeah. People always say like, oh, be a man, do whatever you want. So like to be a man, I think in my opinion, a good straight man, you just do whatever you want. You know, like if you're like scared of like makeup just because it appears feminine, then that does not make you a man.
Yes. The cis and trans is just a reverse word.
Yeah.
It's not bad words.
Bad
But
thing.
whenever I use the cis word,
Yeah.
they got hurt.
Straight people like
Oh.
like
Just the description. Eh?
cisgender is not a bad word. It's like I don't understand why straight people get so offended. Yeah.
I think this one is similar with white people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, they just the description of
Yeah.
your
When you call
race.
them white, right?
Uh-huh.
They get offended. I'm like,
Why
no.
you call me white? Because you're white.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are who you are.
Yeah, you are who you are. Be who you are.
Respond to some stereotypes.
Stereotypes. One of the stereotypes is that all gay people are like feminine.
Oh.
It's not true actually.
Yes.
There's like bodybuilders or like muscular gays, you know?
Go to gym.
Yeah, anything else? Do you have any stereotypes?
Me?
Yeah.
Short hair.
Oh my
You know,
god.
these days the many lesbians start to raise the long hair because too many people hate short hair.
Know a few like women
Mm.
who are like straight, married and stuff, and they have short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what's wrong
Especially
with that?
for the old people.
Yeah. My grandmother has like short hair. Is she lesbian? No, she is straight.
Your favorite queer drama show or movie?
Movie, queer, Pose.
Pose.
Pose it's a story about different queer individuals, the drag scene and also like the ballroom scene and like what queer people have to go through. It can be very realistic because it shows the queer people's experience of getting kicked off the house and like transgender people getting murdered, you know. It's all in that show, and like you have to be very emotionally stable to like watch that. I haven't watched it because I don't want to like
Too emotional.
yeah, I don't want to drain myself first. So once I'm ready, I'll watch it. But I've watched a few and like Pose, Pose. You
P.O.S.
can find it on Netflix. Yeah,
It's like you're doing some ads.
yeah, it's a very good show. How about yours?
Mine is a Heartstopper, you know.
Oh, I know. The two guys.
You guys,
Yeah.
because they got too many queer roles, transgender, straight ally,
Correct.
gay,
That one is a good show.
lesbian.
Yeah.
Some people were judged like meaningless, like love story. Like, I mean, for straight people, you got
You
a
have
lot.
like, you have millions, okay? You have like tons, okay? Then when we make one, you'll complain.
Yeah.
You wanna cry. Like, oh, the world is gonna end. All straight
Finally
people
one
then gay.
popular, then
Yeah.
you start complaining.
Then, you know Arka? Arka is a transgender music artist, and she makes like very experimental music. My favorites are Electra Rex. I don't know where she came from, like her race, I forgot already, but she is one of my favorites. And Sophie also. Sophie is also transgender. Unfortunately, Sophie passed away like 1 or 2 years ago.
Passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, okay, free talk. I just want to say the questions are really good. Like they make me think, you know, it's not just something that I can just say for fun. This really digs in, like especially about the drag queen one and stuff like that, or the stereotypes, how I want to address it. I love the questions. I think like you're exploring yourself. Never ever, like let's say if you think you're bi, never ever date a guy to try out or like experiment on them, because like it will hurt the person's feeling if you find out that you are straight. Like for example, like you're straight, like let's say you're straight, right? I think I might be bi, and like I'm female and you're straight female. So I want to see whether if I'm really bi.
So you
try to date you and stuff, or like give hints, but you know, in the end I hurt you. Like I realized that I'm straight. Never ever do that. If you're exploring, it's better to like what you said, talk to your friends about it instead of hurting someone's feeling to like find out what you are.
Do you know queer people, they want more, I don't know that word, how to say, 归属感.
归属感啊.
It's the feeling you feel home, feel like home. Community, sorry.
It's very hard for us to go out there and see who is like gay or straight. I think our community needs to be put out more so that people can see like our community. You know, Singapore is not really an open country.
I think it's similar with the language. Last time I went to the Ultra. Once I stepped in the room, I definitely thought you're for local people. And your language must be English. And that time my English is not very good. So I just felt very nervous.
Did I make you feel nervous?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, can.
So I think it's similar with the language. We talk the different language with straight people.
Yeah, correct. It's like they don't get us, we don't get them also. So there's a communication barrier, with straight people.
But learning language is easier.
Easier than communicating with straight people. Yes, yeah.
Okay, now it's not about queer. Do you think the foreigner need to fit in the local or just live at the same status?
I don't think you have to like, you know, if you're a foreigner, I don't think you have to be local just to fit in.
Because I thought many people they got very stressful about fit in, but for me I don't feel any stress. I don't know why.
That's good.
Because my community is not local, you know. My community is queer. If you are the foreigners and you don't have any other, the place can accept you, so they will get stressed. But I know I'm a part of queer community.
No matter which country, right?
No matter which country I stay, I got a community.
Let's say if like you're a Chinese, you go to like maybe India, there's like a very like communication thing. But let's say if we're both queer and then Indian Chinese, we'll find a way to communicate because like we know we are like the same.
We got the same experience.
Same like things that we have to go through. So we understand. Like even though if like the things we say might not like, we understand like we're both queer and like what we go through is not easy.
Last day, say something to queer people.
Should I say first or you say first? To whoever that's viewing this video, I just want to say if you're queer and you want to come out, make sure you are in a safe environment to come out first. Don't force yourself and then put yourself in a very dangerous environment. To all my queers that's like watching this, we all have things that we are going through and like it's all valid, no matter how easy it is or like hard or difficult it is. I think it's all valid and we should be kind to each other in our own community, because from what I know, in our community there can still be like
not friendly.
Yeah, there's still body shaming in our own community, and there's also racism. Like Indian Chinese and everything, they have like this conflict and we make fun of each other all the time. And I think that all these have to stop. Just be kind to each other. We are all in the same community. Don't be racist, don't body shame. We all come in different shapes and sizes, but what matters is that we're all queer in the end. People will say that you're not really trans if you are not feminine enough.
Yeah.
Once you are like, you look feminine, people will start saying things like women are not like this.
Why we have to face these questions?
Yeah.
Too many questions. Just to be who we are.
Yeah, let us be who we are and like just like shut up. At the end of the day, it's up to you whether if you want to be open-minded.
Will you get offended when someone too curious about your queer life?
Not really. I will tell them my life as a queer person.
Are you top or bottom like this?
No, I'm not. I won't get offended. I'll just tell them I'm a bottom. I'm quite
Really?
open. Yeah.
Because many people I know, they are not happy with this question.
It can be a bit personal. It depends on individuals. Yeah, but for me, I'm open, so I'm a bottom. But it's always good to ask, you know, because each individuals are different.
Different.
Correct. So some people might be offended when you ask them. Some might not. Yeah.
I want to go parade because I saw many pictures.
Like a pride parade where people march, like they walk down. I've never been to a parade, but I think Pink Dot is one.
Pink Dot is one.
It's kind of like a parade. Yeah.
Before I come to Singapore, I just searched on the internet and I saw Pink Dot. I thought I can go.
Oh. Pink Dot, if you're saying this, right? I don't know if they are saying this. Pink Dot, you should really let foreigners go. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye.